You ready with me while I tell you about a situation that has gotten some conflicted responses from people? This happened to me several years ago. When I first got out of prison, I was working at this restaurant and I was waiting tables. And I worked with this girl and she was horrible. She was really, really pretty, but also like super entitled, and I just didn't like her. Nobody did. Well, one day during the lunch rush, everything got super, super busy. She had a table over in the corner and I noticed that she hadn't gone back to wait on them. Their drinks were just ice. They didn't have any bread on the table. And so I started taking care of her table. Back to their table probably 5 or 6 times because they needed stuff. And I wasn't just going to leave them there. It was a family, a mom, a dad, and 2 kids. I looked back at her a couple of times. She's in the back of the restaurant and she's super busy. She's taking care of a whole section. I had my section to take care of. I was stretched too. We were both just moving really fast. The table then got up to leave and I noticed that they left a $5 bill tip on their table. I went to the table because somebody was waiting to sit down and that was the only table that was open and they needed somebody to clear that table so they could sit there. So I went and I cleared the table. I took the $5 tip and I put it in my apron. Later on in the day, she came up to me and she said, "That table, did they leave a tip?" I knew exactly what table she was talking about, but I said, "What table? What are you talking about?" She said, "That table that I saw you getting drinks for." I'm thinking I did a lot more than just get them drinks, but I said, "No, they didn't leave a tip." She gave me a look like she knew better, but she just kind of went about her shift. Well, as a person in recovery, I'm always trying to find ways to improve myself and be a better person. And I was learning at that time all about honesty, rigorous honesty. I felt a little tinge in my conscience. I brushed it off and I was like, "You waited on that table, Amanda. You deserve that tip." Kept going throughout the day and I realized that it wasn't leaving me. I needed to be honest with her. I went back to her and I told her, "Yes, I'm sorry. They did leave a tip. Here it is." And I gave her the $5 bill. Well, today in group, we were talking about honesty and I ended up sharing that story. Some of the people in the group said that I shouldn't have given her the $5 back. I just wasn't willing to sell my integrity for $5. So tell me what you would have done.